And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Miami Marlins.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Miami Marlins.
Just about set to go now. And on the mound now, Ryan Weathers. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Nico Horner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a foul ball. Weathers fires. That's to third. One up, one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. An important piece, but a guy that's been struggling a little bit. They're DH in this one. Seiya Suzuki.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
John Birdie, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Line to left, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line, and there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Outside low, ball one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Get out of here, Chicago.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now this is in the air down the line. Brings it in, and there's two away. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the four-hole, Seiya Suzuki.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that is out of play. Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. And it's even up.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Strike 2.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
And there's a ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. One left for the Cubs. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Xavier Edwards, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Ball two. Two balls, no strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's a strike. Hit weakly on the ground. Birdie whips it to first. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs, Derek Hill.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Dane Myers in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and a foul ball. And that one fouled off. One out, bases empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch.
Ball. 2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Two outs, bases empty. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two outs, bases empty. Next pitch is outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Boy, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lopez around third. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Crow Armstrong makes the grab. And that'll do it.
Yeah, make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Ryan Weathers will get back to work. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fortes makes the catch. One down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Ian Happ in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And a 1-1. And Ian swings through it.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Now the catcher up to hit, Carson Kelly. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No strike.
And now 2-0. That one inside. Look out.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So 2 down. Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Kelly, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Here comes Kelly. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 1-1.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong digs in now. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. Line drive. Hill makes the grab on the run. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Griffin Conine.
Griffin Conine.
Boyd back to work. Just missed.
Nope. Ball 2. 2-0.
And another ball. That's in for a strike. Check swing, called strike.
Cancel.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And up next for Miami, Derek Hill. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Smoked on the ground to second. Corner over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Eric Wagaman.
And now for the Marlins, Eric Wagaman. Hard hit left side. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Marlins down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's mission. I run away. I cannot run away.
Swing and a ground ball. And it gets by him.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
John Birdie at the plate. Doubled his first time. Just missed.
1-0.
That one missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Horner on the go. This to center field. And it falls. Not in time. He's safe.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. Fly to left his first time. That misses, and it's 1-0. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there into the corner, but foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The 2-2. And misses inside. Seiya Suzuki in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Line drive. Konai makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
Late swing, fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Horner, the lead runner at second. Birdie at first, 2 out of the inning. And a count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Sepan de mí, yeah. Sepan de mí, sepan de mí. Sepan de mí, sepan de mí. Te dije diciendo, hey, la conocí.
Softly hit to third, but that rolls foul. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 straight. Ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Crow Armstrong makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. A switch hitter batting right. Edwards in his 2nd season, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And the batter now, Dane Myers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Two and one.
And that one wrapped foul. On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. To first and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So bases all loaded up. And the batter now, Connor Norby. Golden opportunity right here. There's a strike. Bases loaded, 1 away here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Inside, just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Something in my soul just don't feel right. I try to open up, but then I close tight. Cause who could understand what I feel like? Is what I feel like. I know it ain't right. But who could ever listen and won't judge you? And even if you didn't, I don't trust you.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to
Now
get a
batting,
result for
the
that at
catcher,
bat. Nice
Carson
job of driving that
Kelly.
pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Go ahead run on base. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That one down the line. Off balance speed, there's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Justin Turner. One home run shy of 200 for his career. That one ripped left field. And it one-hops the wall. Throws to second. And he'll make it to second base with two gone.
Couple of hits in a row for him
The center
here.
fielder,
This was a
number
really
4,
nice swing.
Keith
Didn't quite get enough
Crow
behind it to
Armstrong.
get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses.
1-0.
That one fouled off. The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. Say goodbye to that one. He flexes his power with that swing, his second of the year, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 3-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ryan Weathers won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Marlins,
for the Marlins, Braxton
number
Garrett.
29.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. First offering, and it just misses. Center field, Hill. Makes the catch, inning over. Cubs add 2 on this homer, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the fourth, here's the third baseman, David Fry.
Third baseman, David Fry.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. fouled off. He was late. Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped to short. Swanson fires over to first. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Griffin Conine went down on strikes his first time through. That one at the knees for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And a ground ball to first. Turner steps on the bag and a couple of quick outs.
The center fielder, number 3, Derek.
And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Goes down looking. So they make short work of him there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
John Birdie.
Got that photo packed to the brim, burning rubber, and she's screaming down I-29. We all know she'll be back before the year turns around. Another love so brought home by this golden leaf town.
And it's fouled away. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Kyle
the right
Tucker
fielder,
will
number
hit
30,
next.
Kyle
0 for 2 in this
Tucker.
one. First pitch just misses. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball 2.
Grounder might be 2. Oh, a great flip. 1 at second. On to first. Safe. So they get 1, but a really nice try there. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. Late swing fouled off. There goes Tucker. And that one sliced foul. 0-2 now. Tap back to the mound. There's 1.
He's out.
Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Marlins 1. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Eric Wagaman. Boy, back to work. There's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a foul ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Fish trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Bounced up the middle. Swanson throws to first in time. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 9, shortstop Xavier.
So the batting order turns over. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
To the right side, Turner collects it. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Miami down in order. Score holds, it's 3-1.
From the mud, I'm talking about the slums from a city where it's wicked. Most people scared to come. Scared to box, they're running, get the
New inning getting started, and now it's Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Clips the corner, strike 1. Garrett, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Over to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The batter, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 away.
Now batting,
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. Kelly having a lot more success on the road this season. He swings and fouls 1 off. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This to third, Fry. Zips it across, And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Cubs 3 and the Marlins 1.
Then let the beat smooth, you get her. So many things I try to say when I'm writing, and I find myself simply fighting the pen instead of igniting.
Back here in Miami,
Leading
bottom of the
for
sixth.
Marlins,
Now the left fielder, Dane Myers. That to right. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
One strike.
Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The Marlins down by a pair here in the bottom of the sixth. That one just missing inside. And that's ball 2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Left field. Happ sizing this one up. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Norby stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And now 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Now it's 3-2. David Fry waits on deck for Miami. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now the third baseman, David Fry. To the left side, but it is well foul. Right through there for a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Number 43 up and loosening in the pen. Pomerantz also throwing. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One left for Miami, and they still trail it here 3-1.
Now pitching from
Welcome
the
back.
Marlins.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jesus Tinoco.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so He's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Justin Turner.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Konai makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
That misses. 1-0.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that one missing low. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pickoff throw. Crow Armstrong back on a dive. So here's Horner now. Just missed. The 1-0. Fought off foul. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Now the number 2 hitter, John Birdie. There's a strike. Now move to first, and he's back in safely. Crow Armstrong off of first with 2 away. Just missed.
1-1.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Up the middle. Throws to first. That ends the frame. Cubs lead 1, and the score stays 3-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 43.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Griffin Konai now at the plate.
The right fielder, Griffin Konai.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
No, that's a ball.
Outside low, and that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now Derek Hill.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
The Fish trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside.
1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Hard hit to third. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now the first baseman, Eric Wagaman. And there's a ball. That misses the zone. Ball 2. That's a strike. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Turner. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Bender.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Kyle Tucker.
0 for 3 in this one.
Kyle Tucker.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. And downstairs.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Just off the inside edge. That clips the zone, and the count is 3-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Suzuki.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
No, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
Man at second.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
And that's outside. And that's ball 2. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Runner at second, nobody out. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Right side. He's got it, and there are 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ, the next to hit, 1 for 3.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And that one is inside. And that misses. Now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Tucker at second with 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Sets him down on strikes. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs as the lead remains 3-1.
Now pitching for
Back now,
Chicago.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
37.
8th. Porter Hodge.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's the
Leading off
Marlins
for the
catcher,
Marlins,
Nick
the
Fortes.
catcher, Nick Fortes.
And it goes just foul. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strike.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing
Now
around with
batting,
the off-speed
shortstop,
stuff. Here's my
Xavier.
fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, what a stop. From his knees, the throw. And they get the out.
A quick move
Up
to
next
his
for the
left,
Marlins.
fully extended there in
The left
front of the
fielder,
shortstop to
Dave.
make the grab. Up with it,
Fire.
then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers. just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. There's a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. That's out number 3.
Be my ambition, be my addiction. Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This is my addiction. I know that I'm listening.
Now pitching for.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
51.
mound, Declan Cronin.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now here is
Leading off with
Carson
the
Kelly,
catcher,
known
Carson
for his late inning
Kelly.
heroics. First pitch misses.
Ball.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
That's the ball. 3-1.
That one misses.
Take it, baby.
So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really
first
patient at the
baseman,
plate.
number
A
3,
game plan that he's
Justin
sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's Turner now. That one missed. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
That one inside.
2 balls,
And the count
no
now
strike.
2-0. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a strike in there.
Count's full.
And that one ripped to left. One away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all
The center
over it,
fielder,
but sometimes
number
you hit it too
four,
hard and right at
Crow
someone.
Armstrong.
You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered in this game. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. In the air, left field, down the line. Myers hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So digging in, John Birdie. And ball 1.
That's inside.
And that is out of play. And that one upstairs. Little chopper rolls foul. That one missing inside. Kyle Tucker waiting to hit for the Cubs. Two on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they're up by 4.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Declan Cronin is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Brendan Little.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next to hit, Kyle Tucker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Ryan Presley. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Connor Norby.
The designated hitter, Connor
Presley, a former All-Star, 36 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there, out of here. His 12th of the season, it's 5-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And up next for Miami, David Fry. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a pop-up. Swanson. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 18, Griffin.
He's 2 outs away. Konai will hit next. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one pushed foul. Base knock right field.
The center fielder, number 3, Derek.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ryan Presley departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Ryan Brazier.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Eric Wagaman.
So it's their last chance in this one, and now it's going to be Eric Wagaman. That's in there. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Foul ball. Brazier is just 1 strike away. Good job to fight that one off. Konai off of first with 2 away. Inside. Now 1 and 2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shamley saying so long.
Can't stand when we win. I know I listen to trying to pick me open, but I'm sitting focused trying to.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, the true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A purpose in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. While classic taking my coat from me. I blasted, open. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns.